In the heart of Italy around 753 BC, a civilization was born that would leave an indelible mark on the world, the Roman Empire. Our story begins with a tale as old as time itself, steeped in myth and legend. Twin brothers, Romulus and Remus, abandoned at birth and raised by a she-wolf, were the supposed founders of Rome. Romulus, after a fraternal feud ended in Remus's death, became the first king of Rome, marking the inception of the Roman kingdom. This early Roman kingdom was a monarchy, with power concentrated in the hands of the reigning king and his counselors. But as time passed, the Romans grew weary of the monarchy. They yearned for a more balanced form of government. In a bold move they overthrew their last king, Tarquin the Proud, and in 509 BC, the Roman Republic was born. Under the Republic, power was shared among elected officials, an idea that was revolutionary at the time. The Republic was a time of expansion and growth. Rome slowly but surely began to extend its influence, first through Italy and then outwards into the Mediterranean region. It was a period marked by military successes, economic prosperity, and political innovation. The Romans, known for their legendary military prowess, employed a disciplined and adaptive army, enabling them to conquer vast territories. They absorbed cultures, integrated societies, and built a network of roads and structures that would become the arteries of their expanding empire. Simultaneously, the political landscape was evolving. The Republic was not without its complexities. Power struggles, social inequality, and political corruption were rife, providing a glimpse into the challenges that lay ahead. Yet, amidst these trials and tribulations, the Roman Republic thrived. Its influence spread far and wide, from the sun-kissed shores of Spain to the fertile lands of Egypt. And so the stage was set, the foundations were laid. The Roman Republic, with its legendary military prowess and complex political system, laid the groundwork for an empire. An empire that would, in time, become one of the greatest the world has ever seen. From the ashes of the Roman Republic arose an empire, guided by the steady hand of its first emperor, Augustus. With the end of the Roman Republic, a new era was ushered in, marked by the rise of the Roman Empire. At the heart of this transformation was a man of great ambition and even greater political acumen, Julius Caesar. Julius Caesar, a military genius and a charismatic leader, played a pivotal role in the transition from the Republic to the Empire. His audacious reforms and military conquests, coupled with his populist policies, challenged the status quo and set the stage for the rise of the Empire. Yet, it was his death, a consequence of his rising power, that truly marked the end of the Republic. After the dust of Caesar's demise settled, his adopted son Augustus ascended the throne. Under his reign, the Roman Empire flourished. He ushered in an era of peace known as Pax Romana, which saw the empire prosper in arts, culture, and trade. Augustus was a shrewd statesman, a master of propaganda who successfully consolidated his power and established a political structure that survived for centuries. The empire continued to reach new heights under the reign of Trajan. His rule witnessed the Roman Empire's territorial zenith, with the addition of vast lands from Dacia to Arabia. Trajan was a military tactician, a builder, and a patron of the arts. His reign was marked by spectacular architectural achievements, military conquests, and an era of relative prosperity. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher-emperor, was another significant figure in the empire's history. His stoic philosophy and just rule left an indelible mark on the empire. Despite the hardships and military challenges he faced during his reign, Marcus Aurelius remained a beacon of wisdom, justice, and resilience. These emperors, each unique in their approach, shaped the course of the Roman Empire, steering it through various challenges and leading it to its zenith. Their rule left a profound legacy that resonated through the corridors of time. Under the guidance of these emperors, the Roman Empire became a beacon of civilization and power. But even the mightiest of empires are not immune to the ravages of time, internal strife, and external pressures. This truth began to cast a long shadow over the Roman Empire as it reached the zenith of its power. The issues that plagued the empire were manifold, each contributing to its gradual decline. First and foremost was economic instability. The empire's vast territories, though rich in resources, required immense wealth to maintain. As the empire expanded, so too did the costs of administration, defense, and infrastructure. The balance of trade was often unfavorable, with Rome importing more than it exported, leading to a constant outflow of gold and silver. This, coupled with rampant inflation, led to a severe economic crisis. In tandem with the economic instability, political corruption was rife. The Senate, once the powerhouse of Roman politics, was increasingly sidelined as power concentrated in the hands of the emperors. Political assassinations and power struggles became the order of the day, eroding public faith in the government. The frequent change of rulers led to inconsistent policies and weakened the administrative structure of the empire. Next, we cannot overlook the role of military overspending. The empire was constantly at war, defending its vast borders or engaging in new conquests. This necessitated a large standing army, which was a significant drain on the imperial treasury. The cost of maintaining the army and the constant warfare led to increased taxation, further straining the economy and leading to social unrest. Lastly, the threat from barbarian invasions was a constant worry. The empire's vast borders were under continuous assault from various barbarian tribes. These invasions not only stretched the military resources of the empire thin, but also sowed seeds of fear and uncertainty among the populace. Each of these factors, like the threads of a tapestry, wove together to create a picture of an empire in decline. The once invincible Roman Empire was beginning to show signs of strain. The cracks were widening, and it was only a matter of time before the empire would crumble under its own weight. A series of events triggered the final decline of an empire that had ruled for centuries. The grandeur of Rome, the jewel of civilization, was no longer impervious to the relentless march of time. One of the most significant factors that contributed to the fall of the Roman Empire was the continuous barbarian invasions. The Goths, Huns, Vandals, and others took turns to raid and pillage the empire, causing widespread devastation and chaos. The Romans, once the conquerors, found themselves on the defensive, struggling to protect their borders. The empire, stretched thin and drained of resources, was unable to fend off these relentless attacks. In a desperate bid for survival, the empire was split into East and West in the late 4th century. This division was meant to make the empire more manageable, but it only served to weaken it further. The Western Roman Empire, centered around Rome, was impoverished and vulnerable. The Eastern Roman Empire, later known as the Byzantine Empire, with its capital in Constantinople, was far more prosperous and secure. Then came the final blows, the sack of Rome. First by the Visigoths in 410 AD, led by their king, Alaric. They looted the city for 3 days, an unthinkable humiliation for the Romans. Just over 60 years later, the Ostrogoths, under their king Odoacer, deposed the last Roman emperor, Romulus Augustulus, effectively ending the Western Roman Empire. Yet while the West crumbled, the Eastern Roman Empire, or Byzantine Empire, managed to survive, preserving much of the Roman culture and tradition for another 1,000 years. Each of these factors, the barbarian invasions, the splitting of the empire, and the sack of Rome, played a crucial role in the fall of the Roman Empire. They were symptoms of a once mighty entity brought to its knees by economic instability, military weakness, and political corruption. In 476 AD, the Western Roman Empire breathed its last, marking the end of an era. It was a period marked by great achievements and brutal conflicts, a time that shaped the world as we know it today. The Roman Empire may have fallen, but its legacy continues to echo through the ages. The Roman Empire may have fallen, but its influence is still felt today. As we delve into the legacy of the Roman Empire, we see its fingerprints on our modern world in many ways. Let's start with something fundamental, our laws. The concept of innocent until proven guilty is a cornerstone of many legal systems today, a principle that finds its roots in Roman law. Roman law was also notable for its codification. The 12 Tables, a set of laws written in the 5th century BC, served as a blueprint for future legal systems. It was a revolutionary concept that laws should be written down and accessible to all, an idea that continues to shape our legal systems today. And then there's language. Latin, the language of the Romans, is not just the mother tongue of the Romance languages, including Italian, French, Spanish, Portuguese, and Romanian, but it has also deeply influenced English. Around 10% of English words have Latin roots, including many used in law, medicine, and academia. Architecture is another domain where the Roman influence is unmistakable. The Romans were master builders, and their innovative use of the arch, the dome, and concrete transformed the face of architecture. Their grand structures, like the Colosseum and the Pantheon, still stand as a testament to their architectural prowess. Today, these elements continue to inspire modern architectural designs, from government buildings to sports stadiums. Speaking of government, the Romans pioneered a form of government that balanced powers among different branches. a system that influenced the development of modern republics and democracies. The Roman Republic, with its checks and balances, was a precursor to many current political systems. To sum it all up, the Roman Empire might have crumbled, but its spirit lives on. It's in our laws, our languages, our buildings, and our governments. It's in the way we think, the way we build, and the way we govern. The echoes of the Roman Empire resonate in our world, a testament to its enduring legacy.